struggle that we also have with our emotional struggles, something that seems to come secondary with it, at least it did for me, is that in a place where people have emotional struggles, the child not only feels like they're in danger, and they often get corrected for things that, according to me, they really aren't dangerous for anybody unless they are, and if they are dangerous, like I said, then go ahead and do something about it, obviously. But often we're dealing with kids maybe roughhousing or yelling or making a lot of noise or doing something that, yeah, we have to guide them and correct, and we also got a lot to learn from them as well. But the thing is that if a child feels like they're in danger in their house and that they cannot do things a certain way and that they only have to do it the way that we say as their parents, it kind of gets to be like a situation where we get seen as a dictator, unfortunately, and that we have all of the answers, and that only the way that we say is the only way, or that some other human says is the only way, and that they know everything, and there is no mistake in their way of seeing or doing things, and that way cannot improve, it cannot change, it cannot shift to something greater or better. And so we run into kind of a struggle there, or an issue, if we don't let the child know, look, this is how I currently do things, or this is how we do things, or I choose to do things right now because of such and such reason. It has there's nothing that I have against you, and if we can say, I simply didn't feel good at that moment if I did get emotional with you, or really tense, or yelled, or scolded, or something. Though that might be appropriate at some times. But the thing is if we can't be really honest with them and say that that's simply my preference on how to do things, and it has there's nothing that I have against you, it has nothing to do with who you are, it's not a problem with you. If we could do that, then we could avoid a ton of issues, and we could avoid our child feeling like I did for years, like they cannot be who they are, that they're not allowed to be who they are, that there's some kind of issue with them, and they just couldn't put words to it, or maybe it just felt like it was just there all along, and that was just who they were, and that's how their life was going to be. And now that I got the different kinds of nervous system training done on me, on my body, and I've had it done several times, that is why I'm inviting other people to come and experience something that is dealing with the body, helping you to actually experience freedom, and helping you to quit running away from situations that you're uncomfortable with, so that you can learn to feel good even among difficult circumstances and live free with that.